So you can light your scenes in Revit in two ways. You can use natural light with the sun settings, or you can use artificial light. Artificial light fixtures in Revit are simply component families. They're special kind of component families that use the lighting fixture template. In this movie, we'll not only look at placing lighting fixture families, but also importing them from an outside library. I'm looking at the interior 3D view, and I want to add some recessed 2x4 light fixtures in the drop ceiling here. I want to add some wall sconces along this wall, and maybe even some freestanding lights out here in the middle. I'm going to start in the ceiling plan, level 1. Let's zoom in a little bit on our ceiling grid, and we can add some 2x4 lighting fixtures into this view. So if I go to the Home tab and I click on the Component tool, I don't currently have any 2x4 lighting fixtures loaded. So I'm going to come over here to the ribbon and click the Load Family button. That takes me to the default library. I'll go into the lighting fixture folder, and if I click the one at the top and use my arrow keys, you can see over there on the right that there are several different styles and shapes of light fixture available here in the out-of-the-box library. You can use any one of those if you like. I'm going to select the Troffer Light 2x4 Parabolic, and I'm going to use my Control key and also pick the table lamp arm extension. This is just sort of like a little freestanding adjustable table lamp. Click Open, and you'll see the light fixture attached to my cursor, and I'll get it kind of in this general location. It feels kind of like it's snapping, but I just prefer to put it a little off center first, and then go to Modify and use my Align tool just to make sure that it's snapping exactly to those intersections there. So I'm going to select the light, and I'll come up here and choose Copy. I want to turn on the multiple option, pick a good base point, and go ahead and make several copies. Go to Modify, select all 4 of these, go to Copy again, multiple still checked, make some additional copies over here, and there's my recessed lights there in the ceiling. Now if I zoom out a little bit, the ceiling is high enough that we're not seeing any of the sconce lights. If I go to Level 1 Floor Plan, this file already has some sconce lights in it right here. That's why we didn't load that family. So I can simply select one of those, and they're easier to place here in Plan. Go to the Create Similar button, and then just pick the locations where I want to place them. And I'll put one between each set of windows, like so. And then the final light fixture was the little table lamp, and maybe I can place it on top of this little box right here. So I'll go to the Home tab, click on the Component tool, open up the list, scroll through the available choices. There's my table lamp right there. I'll do the 100 watt, 120 volt option, and I'm going to place it there. Now when I do, it's going to disappear because it actually placed it on the floor, so it's buried inside the box. I'll just simply make a window to select it, so it's still in there. I can grab it, and it's got an offset setting right here, and I'll just increase that to about 3 feet, which should put it right on top of the table. If you zoom in there, you can kind of see it there in Plan. And then if we go back to our interior, there it is sitting right on top of the box. So there's the sconce lights we added. Here are the recessed ceiling lights that we added, and there is the adjustable table lamp. So we just used basic out-of-the-box lighting families here in this example, but as you can see, light fixtures are nothing more than component families. You add them with the same component button that you do other objects that you add in your scene. You can go out with the Load Family and browse and locate other lighting fixtures that you may have available on your hard drive or on your network, and you can even go out to the web and search for lighting fixtures there. Once you bring them in, those become the actual interior lighting sources that you'll be using in your rendering whenever you turn on the interior lighting setting.